Hello, welcome back. Today's theme is St. Patty's Day, so appropriately, I have on some green today. I have green on both my mom's side and my dad's side, so I have to celebrate and honor that. Join me, grab your peppermint oil, and we'll get started. Very important to note with peppermint, do not put it in your eye, okay? No bueno. But put it in your palm and go ahead and rub your palms together, and then we're going to bring it up to our noses and inhale. And peppermint, wow, it really opens up all of the lungs, and you can feel your breathing apparatus really well. So we're going to go ahead and do that another time. Peppermint is cooling. It's great to use on if you have like a sore spot, a sore muscle or joint. Rub some peppermint on there and it provides a cooling sensation, like a menthol. And one more time, we're going to inhale. And exhale. Bring that down. Bring your feet underneath your hips. We're going to palms face out. We're going to reach out and up. Go up on your tiptoes if you want. Standing there, breathing. Fall over if you need to. We'll do that again. Inhale, stretching up. Gentle at your speed, right? Go to your edge and then come back down. We're going to do a standing figure 4 stretch. If you can't do this comfortably, if your balance is super wonky, or forgive me for saying that, but if you need to lean on something, lean on something. So maybe it's the edge of a couch, maybe you use a cane, and then you're going to cross one leg over the other, right? So holding on, you can probably do this. This can also be done lying on your back on the floor. So stretching out into your some of your glutes and your abductor muscles and just breathing here. Whenever we're trying to create length in the body, it's best done if we can relax our breath. Okay, on an exhale, we're going to do the other side. So move your support if needed. And then just ease and soften. Find stability, obviously, before you try and lift your other leg off the ground. But then once you find your stability, try and sink into that. Soften into that. And then come up. Take your legs wide. We're going to bend a little bit side to side. Your knees are tracking over your toes, okay? Here you're going to want to tuck under. So don't stick your butt back, tuck under, elongate your spine, and then stop in the middle, okay? And breathe. Just warming up. If this hurts at all, tuck under even more. And then if you want, go ahead and put your Lego hands on top of just above your knees. And then sink even deeper. So I'm elongating my spine even more. I'm relaxing and resting my spine. You can alternate your shoulders, come back to the center, go to the other side. Okay, and then press up, pressing through your feet. So I always say root to rise, and I mean that. Think of a rubber band. If you have a rubber band and you want to stretch it, you can't just stretch one side, right? That'll just move the rubber band in whatever direction you're pulling it. You want to stretch both sides. So it's the same way with our body. If I want to reach something up on the top shelf of my cabinet, I'm actually not going to raise my whole body up. What I'm going to do is really ground and then really reach. So I'm going in both directions. Okay, what does St. Patty's Day mean to you? I mean, other than green beer and green bagels. Who was St. Patrick? What does Ireland mean to you? So I have Irish heritage on both sides. I have a Clark and a Clokey. And I have yet to visit the country, but I sure would like to. So, okay. So we're wide. We're going to walk our feet in underneath us. We're going to interlace our fingers, bend down, stretch up. So here too, I'm tucking under. And then push up, open the arms, let them softly cascade, reach up. Feet are on the ground. And then instead of, a lot of times we bring our hands together in the middle and we come down through center. I want you to make a diamond shape and face your palms towards the ground. Keep your Arms like 6 to 8 to 10 inches off the body. Can you see that? Then we'll do that again. Reaching up, grabbing. Bring your fingers into a diamond, basically connecting your thumbs and your pointers and your middle fingers, and then just bring them down. So this is, again, the shape that we do to find our dantian. Okay, up. Make a diamond shape, and then just cascade the arms down. All right, roll the wrists. Step your feet a little bit wide. And breathe. Where's your breath? How's your weather today? Your personal weather, your temperature. What's it doing outside? All right, so we did the figure 4 stretch. We're going to do that, and we're going to sit down like we were. And then I want you to tuck under, and then I want you to, 3 choices here. 3, that's 3. You can arms to the side, really good for stabilizing. You can arms up, or you can cross underneath and do eagle arms. So this is like a modified eagle, okay? And if none of that feels possible, then just stay where you are in this. And then uncross, left, right, left, right. Let your head bob. The head is the top of the spine, so when you move the bottom of the spine, naturally it reverberates throughout all of the bones of your body. Okay, other side. And again, curling under first, arms out to the side, one option, arms up, another option, or cross left under right and eagle. Sit down and back, but curl under. And then uncross and come back. Left, right, left, right. How are your ankles today? Let's do a little rolling of the ankle joints. Clockwise, counterclockwise. And then just draw a little semicircle and then bring that foot back. And then let's roll the other ankle. And when I say ankle, yes, we're rolling the ankle. But if you put your fingers all the way at the top of your hip crease here, I can feel movement. You should also feel movement because muscles and things extend all the way up into here. So you should feel some subtle movement. Go the other direction. And then draw a circle like that. Bring your feet together. Just bend your knees a little bit. Okay. Tap on your chest. Open up your heart chakra. You have a lot of breathing muscles in here. Okay, your intercostal muscles, your external intercostals, your internal intercostals. And so we want to tap and awaken. Tap on your rib cage on the side. Ha, right? You should hear a little bit of vibration in your breath. And tap on the back, your kidneys, right? Being loving with our organs, please. These organs take very good care of us. Tap down the side. Okay, then tap your abdomen. Tap up one side. Tap down that side. Tap up the other side. Just gentle tapotement, we call this in bodywork. Tapotement. All right, let's roll our heads. So one ear to one shoulder. Breathe here. And then tilt down towards the center. Rolling up to the other side. And then a little bit to the back, but you don't need to crank it all the way back. Just keep it elongated and, stretch. The idea is to stretch, not to crunch, right? We're inviting expansion, not contraction so much. And then go in the other direction. I think St. Paddy's Day for me a little bit is a sign of spring coming. So think of renewal. Think of moving out of one phase of the year into another, right? The days are getting ever longer. There's more sunshine. Things are starting to bloom. Crocuses, daffodils. I don't know where in the world you live, but where I live, those things are coming. Okay. And for St. Patty's Day, you have to also, well, we're gonna move some blood. So we're gonna run to the bar to get our green beer or run to the bagel store. And if you wanna do like higher knees, you can do that. Whatever works for you, but we're pumping blood through the body. So moving a little bit faster pace than we do normally. And then take the knees wide right away. And then sit and Lego hands above the knees. Okay, breathe here. And this for you might look very different, okay? It might look like this. That's great. You find you. You do you. Okay, and then I do want us to squat down. So if your knees are uncomfortable, you want to roll up a towel. You can put a pillow back here. If you want to use the edge of a couch or something like that so that you can lower yourself down. So you can do it like this with your feet together. Unfurl the bottom of your spine. So again, we're tucking under here. Okay, can you balance? Maybe. Can you do this? Bring your hands together at heart center. Maybe you raise them up towards the ceiling. Maybe you look up, okay? Tighten the center line of the body, so hug into the midline here. That creates stability for yourself and strength. If I relax that area, then I'm wobbly. So you want to hug into the midline. Okay. Now, I want you to take your feet a little bit wider. And again, your squat might be here. That's fine. Wherever you are, turn your feet out a little bit. Send your heels down to the ground, any amount. And then I want you to bring your arms on the insides of your knees and bring your palms together and just bring them in towards your sternum, towards those breathing muscles that we just awakened. And breathe. One more time here. You can look down at the ground softly. You can look about 3.5 feet in front of you, so long as you're keeping the back of your neck long. Okay, and now if you can, you're just going to bring your arms to the ground and you're going to straighten the legs but stay bending over. If your squat was more like this, then you're going to do the same thing either way. But lean over, we're gonna stretch our hamstrings. First, I want you to lean left and right. And just bring the weight between the two legs. Maybe you get a snap, crackle, or a pop. I just did. And then let the head dangle completely off of the spine. I want you to interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms. And let them fall towards the ground, towards your head. You can flip your palms and turn them face out. Interlace your fingers the other way. And then bring your arms down by your feet. Bend your knees. Slowly rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Relax your quad muscles. They tend to grip for most of us. Okay, how are you feeling? Let's just twist a little bit side to side. Now, how's your temperature? What's your weather like? Your internal weather. Be your own meteorologist, right? We have to do that for ourselves. Okay. All right, one more thing. Let's see, I'm taking requests. What should we do? What should we do? Should we do balance? Balance is always a good thing. All right. Bring your feet together. Find, shake any of the kinks out. Then I want you to just lean forward and up. So coming up on your tiptoes. And the thing about this is that once you find that position, I'll call it, you can just stay there. It's not so much work. Yeah, you can test your balance by moving around a little bit and then come down and then left, right, and then we'll do it again. And if your balance, if you can't bring your heels off the ground, that's fine. Move in that direction. So leaning forward. And again, this is a place where you want to hug the midline, starting at your toes. So hugging your big toe joints together, your toes, your heels hugging, zipping up through center. And then can you challenge yourself to raise your arms, right? They can be side, come down when you need to. We'll do it one more time. And then you can raise your arms up, look up, breathe, and then exhale, come down. Great. We're going to do tree because it's St. Patty's Day and trees are green. I don't know. We're just going to do tree, okay? So, 3 options. 1 foot on the inside of the opposite ankle. You can come up to mid-calf. I'm actually going to give you, or mid-thigh, 4 options really. Anywhere along the inside of the standing leg, so long as you're not pressing directly on the knee. Don't do that. That's not good. The knee is not really meant to move left, right. It's just meant to flex and extend. Okay, so how's your tree? Check in with yourself. Soften and open your breath throughout the body. Keep your belly button, your dantian is like a headlight, a spotlight. Then raise the arms if you want. Raise them. You can bring your hands down through center. And again, chin is parallel to the floor, back of neck is long. The longer we have our spine, I mean, this is basic physics, I think. The more grounded and stable we are. We want to keep all of the channels in our body open, not constricted. Okay, come out, let that go. That's not to say that we don't want to sometimes have a tourniquet effect in the body is really healthy, like when we do eagle arms, that's a tourniquet effect, eagle legs, even tree. And what that does, it's used in Thai massage a lot. It acts as a tourniquet and blood builds up, and then when you release the tourniquet, we're doing the other side, the blood flushes through and it cleans the arteries and it cleans the veins and it moves fluid through in a new way, right? Think of pipes, think of plumbing. If you don't like open the tap all the way, sometimes, then the faucet, it just trickles and then stuff builds up on the outsides. We want to keep everything clean and flowing and moving. Okay, great. So your tree on the other side, your arms are up. We're breathing. Ha la la la. I don't really know a St. Patty's Day song. I guess there's a Danny, something with Danny. I can't sing it, so I'm not going to even try. My grandma would know. Grandma Betty. She played the piano and she sang and she was a bowler. Okay, come down. And then march it out, walk it out. March, St. Patty's Day is in March. Cool, how do you feel? How's your temperature? Take your temperature now. If you have time, I invite you to take 5 minutes and lay down in a sort of shavasana, just a restful, mindful shavasana. So you're going to lay down on your back. Maybe it's on your couch or your bed or on your yoga mat, wherever you are, if that's comfortable for you. If not, you can lay on your side. And if you need to, set an alarm so that you can set it and forget it. But just have 5 minutes of inner rest and peacefulness for you and allow the work that we did to really sink into the body before you resume doing whatever you're doing with your day. And know that the more you pay attention to yourself and take care of yourself, the better you can serve your community. Thank you. See you next time. Happy St. Patty's Day.